watching Sun TV, broadcasting to the world from studios in Providenciales, in the beautiful by nature Turks and Caicos Islands. Sun TV, your source for real news as it happens.
I get your back.
Thank you, Blow. I appreciate you getting my black. Now, before I get started tonight, I would like to thank God for giving me the strength and courage to come out here and speak to you tonight. Everyone is asking you, you all right? You nervous? You nervous? I nervous. I excited. This PNP team, we got to take us forward. November 9th, mark your X for the show. Full speed ahead. Now, what I want to talk to you tonight is why I will be your candidate and why you should support me. But before I go into that, I want to say, I know a lot of you do not know me, but I will tell you who Akierra Missick is tonight. Akierra Missick is you, hard-working people of Long Bay, Leeward, Flamingo Crossing, Golf Course. Akierra Missick is a Turks and Caicos Islander, just like you. Akierra Missick is a person who wants change, just like you. Akierra Missick is tired of the way we're living in this country right now. It's not right. We're not used to this. Our voices have been silent for too long. It's time for you to stand up and vote PNP. Full speed ahead, full speed ahead, full speed ahead, full speed ahead. Because if we don't take our country back as a progressive National Party administration on November 9th, I will be on this stage in 4 years' time telling you, you should have voted for me. Full speed ahead, full speed ahead. Now, we've had some really good speakers out tonight who've laid out the platform plans for the country. I'm here to talk about my constituency, Electoral District number 5, Leeward, Long Bay, Flamingo Crossing, Golf Course. Let me hear you. Full speed ahead, full speed ahead. Now, the plans that I have laid out came from you. I've been to your homes, and some of you I've missed, but I'm coming back. Trust me, be home, I will be there. First plan on the agenda is street lights. I've been walking the streets of Long Bay and Leeward. It is dark. There's no need for it to be so dark. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's take care of our people. Let's get these street lights up and running. Before this, don't get too excited about this because we're going solar power, baby. Next, my little Batmobile barely could drive on these roads. They're good PNP roads, but they haven't been maintained. We will maintain our roads. There's no need for you to have flat tires, bad transmission. There's no need for it. The PNP put these roads in Long Bay, they put them in Leeward Palms, and the rest of this part of the highway, we'll fix these roads. We'll upgrade these roads. We'll make sure that we put sidewalks in so you walk in can exercise safely. Now, I can talk to my young people because, you know, I think I'm a little young. I like come up on these people's stage and dance. Recreational facilities, everybody getting in shape. And I commend that. I lose a couple pounds too. And what I want to say is, we need to ensure that we build on the plans that Honorable Delancey and Honorable Galmo Williams put forth for our communities. They have given me a chance to represent you, and I'm asking you to allow me to be your representative. What I want want to do is complete the Leeward Park so that our young men and women can have an outlet near their homes. I want us to find the space for the Long Bay Park and ensure that it is also at a high-end standard so that the children can walk to their park, take part in recreational activities, get their exercise, have their outlets so they don't get into trouble, and so that they can be well-rounded youth individuals.
You can win, baby.
Now, earlier tonight, one of the constituents said to me, when PNP was in power, our dogs had food to eat. Now they out forming wild packs because they're hungry like the rest of us. What we need to do is control these feral dog problems. And it's very simple. Dog owners, take care of your dogs. You have neighbors. Let's be our brother's keeper. Let's ensure that if you have a dog, tie him up in your yard or build a proper wall. But don't worry, as a community, we will help you to ensure that our streets are protected in Long Bay, Leeward Palms, Flamingo Crossing, and Leeward. Now, the strongest thing that I want to set up as your representative is a community council. I don't just want a homeowners association. I don't just want a neighborhood watch. What I want is to hear your voice and ensure you hold me accountable. And if you're not a resident of ED5 and you live anywhere else in Providenciales, I will hold your representative accountable because we're going to work together as a team. This PNP 2012 team is a team. We've been put together, we've been assembled in order to take this country forward. So with this community council, it'll have members of Long Bay, Leeward, Flamingo Crossing, the golf course, and Leeward Palms on it. And you will ensure that I am conducting myself in the appropriate manner to ensure that the things that you want to see in our community is completed. Because without you holding me accountable, things will go by the wayside. And I want you to hold me accountable. Because we need to be our brother's keeper. Let's build a community. Let's have pride in our community. With the beautification project that I envision and working with the developer in the Long Bay Hills area will be to beautify our area. Why should the Shore Club have such a beautiful gate and the rest of the areas have a meager entrance? Let's name our streets. Let's fix our entrances. Let's get together. But what I'm going to say is it cannot be done without you. I want to represent you. I want you to come to me and trust me with your concerns. The plans that I have, including attending to the animal control problem, building the recreational facilities in our communities, fixing the roads, fixing the sidewalks, creating this community council are not life-changing measures. They're life-enhancing measures. I want to enhance your life. I want us to take us to the position where the other constituencies are saying, boy, look at Leeward. Leeward glowing. I want you to hold me accountable. Let's represent ourselves. And these plans, they will be easily done because I have the ability, because of my legal training, to fight for you. I'm an advocate. Your voice will not go unheard because mine is loud enough for everyone. But you have to tell me what it is you want me to do because we'll work together as a team. I will be your servant leader. I am not the boss, you're the boss.
My granny voting.
My granny voting.
PNP.
My mommy voting.
PNP.
My daddy voting.
PNP. Straight down that line. PNP. PNP.
And in order to get these things done, you have to mark your X next to the shell for Akierra Missick. It's a very simple name. We all know it. Akierra Missick. M come before T. Don't forget that. I'll be on top of the other guy. All right? I'm taking my rightful place on top. Now I gotta talk to you about supporting my at-large candidates. Because there's no point me working so hard to be your representative and I go in the House in the opposition. You have to support all 6 of us. So on my constituency ballot, pick the one on top, Akierra Missick. When you get the longer ballot paper, don't mind anyone telling you it's confusing. It's not. There will be a shell. We know the shell. You hear the horn blowing tonight. Mark your X next to the shell.
My granny voted.
PNP.
My mommy voted.
PNP.
My daddy voted.
PNP. Straight down the line. PNP. PNP.
By marking your X next to the shell, you will allow me and the rest of my PNP 2012 team come November 9th to lead the way in jobs and employment. We know where we are today. We've never experienced something like this before. Even when Uncle Wash saved us last time, it wasn't as bad as it is today. This PNP government and administration will bring us back on track with progress. We've done it before, we will do it again. The PNP administration has touched everyone's life that's out here tonight and listening on the radio. The PNP administration ensured that our children had the opportunity to go away and get educated so that they could return back to the Turks and Caicos and take their rightful place. This PNP administration will ensure that the intended plan for our healthcare and hospitals is committed and taken care of in the proper fashion to ensure that those who cannot afford to pay for the insurance do not have to. That's the elderly, the unemployed, children. We should not have to pay for that. But me, an able-bodied, hard-working woman, should assist you with your healthcare needs. So, what I want to say is come November 9th, use your 6 votes wisely. As Simon says, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Because without moving forward with this PNP administration, things are going to look bleaker than they are now. And I don't think we can handle any more suffering. At the end of the month, I scratch my head when I get my Fortis bill and wonder how I can pay that. I go into the supermarket and I wonder how we can deal with that. And they want to bring that on us. This PNP administration will tackle these issues. We will ensure that our early childhood education is in place to ensure that your children, parents, your children have every single tool possible for them to succeed. Because without them, we might as well close the shop. We need to ensure that our teachers are well paid and care about our children. We need to ensure that the children have the tools and there's less overcrowding. This PNP administration will do that because the previous administrations ensured that we protected our children and ensured that our children were given the opportunity that this PNP administration will fulfill. Now I don't want to keep you very long because we're going to have a lot more of these rallies and you'll hear from me again as I go door to door in the various communities. But what I want to say is, I'm a proud PNP, and I hope you're a proud PNP, okay? My leadership team is a strong team with Dr. Ewing and Carlos Simons QC. Carlos Simons is the epitome of an excellent attorney, something I strive to be, something that I hope I achieve. But I'll take a break in order to represent you, the people of this community, to ensure that our needs are met. I'm a problem solver and a consensus builder, and I will solve these problems, but I need your help. We need to form our community council to ensure that as I move forward as your representative in the House, your voice is heard. Hold me accountable. But I cannot do that unless you go to the polls on November 9th and mark your X next to Akierra Missick, the shell. Because I want to work with you. I want to ensure that if TCIG is unable to fulfill the Leeward part, that we get together and raise the money. I'm hardworking. You see the billboards up? Me and my team, 4 o'clock in the morning, putting them up. I'm not afraid to get down and dirty because I believe in hard work. Don't mind me up here dancing. I like to have a good time too, but I work hard because I play harder. So in closing, I want to say thank you to every single one of you who's out here tonight. I love this country. I'm passionate about this country. I'm passionate about the PNP, and I want to move this country forward. My party will give me the opportunity to make decisions with them. They will not sideline me. My party believes in young people being ambitious, being hardworking and dedicated. We have a young leader. We have an age-appropriate team. So on November 9th, please put my party as your next PNP administration and TCIG government so that on November 12th, the following Monday, we could get work solving these issues. What I want to say is good night. Thank you again. I want to wish Ms. Ina a very, very happy birthday. I had the pleasure of spending some time with her this afternoon. She's full of spirits, full of life, and send me well wishes. I also want to say thank you to the technical staff we have out here tonight. It's hard work getting these rallies up and running, but we do it for you because we need to communicate to you. You need to know why you need to vote for Akierra, because Akierra is you. So when someone says to you, I don't know who Akierra Missick is, tell them don't bring that here. Akierra Missick is me, and she's fighting for a better Turks and Caicos Island. Good night.